Hello, everybody, co-creators, Lulu. So nice to be here.
Yeah, thank you for accepting this interview. I know that you have a low quality internet connection right now, but we still want to get that out because
Yeah,
this is the message is the most important here, and our
yes.
energy here and all of that. So you had some exciting seasons. You did a season on magic and on passion and now on love. So tell us what was your experience of the first season, first of all?
Well, I'm so grateful that I discovered the Co-creating Our Reality website because I've been working on my own spiritual quest for about 7 years. And you're browsing the internet and you're like, oh, what's this? I'll sign up for it. I just signed up for it randomly. I don't remember when I found it, but I'll never forget. And I'm so grateful that I got this email probably in November 2009. Start season one and December 1st, 2009. It was a very exciting email. I was like, oh, what's this? So I went back to the website. I was like, oh, I kind of remember this. But something inside me spurred me to sign up and do this. And I'm so grateful because I've been doing gratitude lists for about 7 years with a few other women that I share. And I've been reading lots of books. I've been doing a lot of stuff on my own, taking occasional workshops here and there, but never really finding that continued support. Because I have a lot of friends who are all into this as well, and they're wonderful, but they don't. They have their own journeys. They're doing their own thing. But I really am so grateful to meet other people who are just as committed to using the laws of attraction on a daily basis,
And
and by
we
sharing,
are!
yes, and
Yay!
by sharing it. And that's the power of it, because my whole thing about magic, passion, love is when you use it, life feels good. But when you share it, wow. And so that gives me chills when I say this, because that's the change. Because when you hear other people like manifesting things, yes. But when you hear the people going, God, I'm having a kind of crappy day and I don't know how to get through it. I know it's not real, but it is real. And then you have all these amazing comments and supports. It's just, it's so powerful. So
Ah, you're it. I
I
love this
know.
energy.
I know. And so on the other part, so for someone like me who kind of was in a place where I was in a good place, this was just an added little extra push
Yeah.
to really be more confident with my artist. I've been saying for years I'm a well-paid full-time artist, but not until I was able I'd kind of be accountable to my co-creators
Yeah,
that this
exactly.
is truly what I am and what I can be. I was able to take my work to the next place. And because of co-creating our reality, I made a huge shift. I was my lifelong dream to move to New York City, and it was challenging. It's financially expensive. Let's just put it there. But it was a dream. It was my dream. I have to keep my dream. But through my video blogging and just something moved in me that I was able to let go of holding on to something that wasn't really helping me get to my life source, my purpose. So I let go of my apartment, and I will always be grateful for having the community, the co-creators to share that with and to document it, because there were a few days I was pretty sad. It's like leaving a
Yeah.
really good lover. And I will always be grateful that I was able to have the support of people around the world.
Isn't that cool?
Oh, it warms my heart to know that there's doesn't matter where you live. If you're willing, the spirit will move you to an amazing new place. And I'm so grateful for these people who English is their second language,
Yeah.
and they're still sharing it with us. I sometimes go and read and listen to the non-English stuff, because you understand it. Even though you may not understand the words, you understand the meaning and the intention behind those words.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm really, and then now, and I think I was listening to, I watched Jerlaine, because I'm close with
Yeah.
Jerlaine.
Yeah.
And like she said, I'm going to be doing this. I can't imagine not doing another season. I mean, you're like on season 15, 16.
16, I just take one after the next. Yeah.
Me too. I take a week off to sort of just kind of come
Yeah.
to refresh and revisit what I did, because and then another thing, season 2 wasn't as intense as season 1, because I was doing a lot of video blogging. But I used to before YouTube for me to get back into going blah
Breaking
blah
it a
blah.
little bit.
And sometimes I'm thinking, what am I doing? Why am I sharing? So sometimes when I'm thinking I'm videotaping now, I'm like, why am I being so open and sharing? But again, it's about the sharing. And this season, I've decided to also upload my videos that I'm doing for Co-creator Reality to Facebook. Because at first I was kind of keeping it a little bit separate, but now I'm like, please,
I
my
really
Facebook
feel
friends.
I feel your openness, to create anything and big thing. It's like your spirit is fully out and you're that. It's wonderful.
It feels good, and I'd rather feel good. And my ultimate goal, what I would love to do, is creating. Feels good. It feels good. I hope to find the funding to travel, and I would love to meet some of these co-creators in person.
Yes.
I mean, oh my gosh. I mean, I've met a couple in person so far. No, I haven't. I just feel like I have.
We just gotta get a sponsor like Oprah, and get a big plane and embark everybody on it and do this world tour, all of us, and visit.
I know. Because I see so many other co-creators, their businesses, their spiritual, holistic businesses are growing because we've created a community of supportive, like-minded entrepreneurs. And that's good for our economy, because we all know that the spiritual business is going to be the next boom, and it's not going to crash like the .com. But yeah, I just think
So what are some of your favorite practices then that you're taking on and that you took on that really worked for you?
Well, the video blogging is amazing. It has helped me blog a little bit more even for my own personal website. So having that practice, blogging. I'm gratitude. I love the sharing gratitude. There's a lot of different gratitude groups on there, and I often go in and post my gratitude list that I write, and I read them. Because reading gratitude is magic, period, I really like, I was doing, the groups are amazing. I think doing the interaction with the groups are awesome, and there's all these different ones that people create. Kate did the Align with Allowing and watching the Abraham videos every day. I mean, now I don't have to go to YouTube and search, I just go to her group. Thank you!
Yeah.
And what I hope to do season 3, each season, so in season 2 I left New York and now I'm living by the ocean, which has been in my visiting pages for years, pictures of oceans, and I want to meditate. I want to get in a better regular meditative practice, and that just takes, I've always said that, there's a lot of tools. Do the ones that I can do well, and then the other ones will come into play when you don't have to think about the tools anymore. So meditation is pretty easy when you go sit by the ocean. So I'm hoping to get better practice with that. But if not, I do what I do, and that is enough. And everything is for my highest purpose.
So now you're actually, you were already an artist, but now you're doing this full time, and this is your art behind you.
This is my art behind me.
Love it.
And if you want to see my art, you can go to my website. It's Tricky Dave. Because you have to trick yourself sometimes, trickydave.com or magicpassionlove.com. And I'm really grateful to...
We're supporting you 100%.
Oh, I feel it every day. I mean, I'm so grateful for every single person who ever comments and watches my videos, and I'm like, thank you from my grandma, because we do it for each other. We really are here for each other. And I'll admit, I woke up this morning kind of feeling a little, had a weird dream. But when you start talking about this, and that's whenever you're having a bad day, you just go to the website and start, okay, the energy just comes flowing in. We don't have to do this alone. We don't, and we're not. That's the beautiful thing,
Yeah.
So
wonderful. So what's your dream now? I mean, where do you see taking this, or are you just allowing it? Really, you're in a place of allowing the best.
Well, right now, I have a huge tax bill. So but I got the IRS to reduce it for 6 months. And everyone was like, you can't do that. But I meditated on it, and I manifested it, and I even said before, I get a really nice guy on the phone, and I did, and then I blessed him all day long, and I sent him love. Um, and I have a little leeway with some finance, which is great. But what I want to do is I'm living on Tybee Island in Georgia, which is beautiful. Come down and visit.
Yeah.
And it's a year-round place, but of course it's a summer place. So what I'm working on doing is I'm talking to some people about creating wellness events, retreats on a monthly basis down here. They have all these little, houses for rent and hotels. And I've even thought about co-creating a reality convention down here on Tybee Island, and people could come down here,
Very cool.
And so because I know all these amazing wellness, holistic, all these different people, why not bring retreats down here on a pseudo-regular basis, and allow your magic, feel your passion, live your love on Tybee Island.
You're on, girl. If you want to take on something to get us together, you're on.
Okay, I'm working on it, and then of course I want to sell my paintings. What I like to do is I'm a very interpretive painting. I'm an intuitive abstract artist, and so I would love to be able to, you tell me something that you want to manifest or some sort of energy that you want to create, and I'll paint something for you and send it. There's something magical down here, and then when you just paint, I know what I'm doing. I just do it, and I would love to be able to do it for other people. And then of course I'm writing the book. All about how. Oh, we lost it?
No, well, the image is a little bit blurry, but we were expecting that.
Right. And I just need a little more clarity, Yeah.
Excellent.
But thank you for asking, because it's a little scary to just think that I can actually do what I want to do. But there's nothing to be scared of.
Yeah, you can, and if you have challenges too, do you share actually your challenges on the website as well, not just the positive?
I'm going. Well, I was just about to do that this morning, actually. This season, I think I'm going to be really honest about moving through my fear. Cool. I do affirmations. I say affirmations every day, and I listen to Louise Hay's affirmation CD every day, and I've been doing it for about a month now, and I can feel the shift.
Right. Talking about affirmations, you might want to listen to, I mentioned this to you, but Michael Lozier, that wrote The Law of Attraction, that I interviewed yesterday, he spoke about the affirmations and the little, I think it's a 5-part interview, and it's probably in part 3, where he explains how you have to be careful as to the vibration and the feelings that you have behind those affirmations, to be very careful of.
Yeah, that's what I've learned, because now I sometimes use my pendulum, and if my pendulum doesn't move right when I'm saying the affirmation, I'm like, don't say it unless you're really feeling it.
I know. Cool. Very cool. So do you have a little advice to leave the co-creators with, to leave us with?
I would say patience. Really be patient with yourself and forgive yourself. Some of the friends that I've invited to do it, they get frustrated because they don't keep doing it. I'm like, it doesn't matter. If you don't do it for 2 weeks, it's fine. If you only did it for 2 days in season 1 and you want to start season 2 has begun. Don't feel
exactly.
like progress, not perfection, is a teacher once told me, and that's what I've always said. And don't be afraid, because there's no judgment on this. Another thing, it's hilariously no judgment. I mean, you can say anything on there, and people will just be like, "Yay!" Because so many times on the internet, you have all these weird comments, and it's so refreshing to receive all these amazing comments. And I say, just be ready. Are you ready to live the life you want, or you already have? And if you are, you've got nothing to lose, and just take your time and have fun. Yeah. Look at her.
We like fun. Fun is fun. Fun is great. Yeah. Awesome.
So I'm going to blog about this today too.
Thank you for being part of this community, and thank you for sharing your joy and love and magic and passion and all of this with us. Thank you.
No, I'm so grateful. It just warms my heart that so many of us are doing this, and we're open to sharing this with each other, because it's because you share it doesn't mean you're going to lose any of it for yourself.
Yeah.
You don't have to hold on to it to keep it. You can give it away, and you'll get so much back in return. And that's what I've gotten. I mean,
and it's growing every day. Every day there's like more and more requests, and now
I know.
I'm accepting or not the you know, the profiles, and because there's been some
Oh,
spam and things like that. So yeah, every day there is dozens and dozens of people joining.
right. Well, you inspire me. I mean, you're an inspiration to me. Is you really you're doing some amazing work. And I mean, sometimes like, why didn't I start this group? But I'm like, no, it's not my but it's yeah. It's I'm glad to be a part of it. And if anything, and I'm promoting it for you as well because
It's for
I want
us.
every
It's for us. Yeah.
yeah,
Awesome.
and you're doing great videos. Awesome.
Thank
Awesome,
you,
awesome. You're
Joanne.
very FCW.
All right. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I don't know if you know about the F Society. It's the effing cool women's society because women are so effing cool.
Juicy, juicy.
Yes, we're juicy and wonderful. So, and men, and oh, one more thing.
Yeah.
The men, to see so many men on co-creating our realities, because I would take these workshops and it'd be all women, There's a lot of women empowerment groups, but that I think is the reason I decided to really participate, is because it is about the men who are doing it as well. And I always comment on men who are doing really great stuff and working through some really, what is sort of feminine, it's so powerful. So thank you to all the men who are on co-creating our reality, because it's through your work that you're going to really inspire other men to open up to their own spirituality.
They're pioneers. They're part of the pioneer men here.
They are. And it just makes us realize that we can find a nice, cool spiritual guy to fall in love with.
Ooh la la! I love that.
Yeah.
All right, Joanne, we send you much love, and we'll see more of you then on co-creatingourreality.com.
I'm going to make a video. All right. Bye, everybody. Thank you. Mwah.